we'll start talking about Virgil van Dijk, because Liverpool have released a statement saying Virgil has sustained a grade 3 tear in his anterior cruciate ligament, which is the ligament in your knee. It's one of the worst injuries that an athlete can have. I have a conspiracy theory here.
Please, hello.
If you have a grade 3 ACL tear, you are in immense pain. You are fucked. How did he walk off without help? He was only limping slightly, but he walked off without any help.
From what I've read, obviously I have no experience, but from what I've read, it takes a while for the pain to kick in. And you can sometimes even finish your game and not realize what has happened.
And my favorite part was, do you remember? He tried to come back on. There was about 20 seconds where the commentator was like, I think he's trying to come back on. He's trying to warm up, but he's like, no.
Somebody needs to tell Virgil that, listen, teri mardangi itni bhi mat dikha yaar. Like, we know.
Yeah, my problem to that was, look, quite clearly, immediately he knew that problem ho gaya, and immediately he sort of gestured to the bench that I think I'm done, right?
Yeah.
So he knew there was an injury.
Yeah.
Why would you make him walk?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. One.
Yeah.
Part two is, I don't know if you all noticed, but he walked the whole
long stretch. Yeah.
Basically, he walked the behind the goal.
Yeah.
Walked the entire length of the pitch, then walked across the other side of the pitch, and then exited. Ek jagah pe chal le, stretcher leke aao.
I think it's probably one of those cases like, maybe let me walk it off and see if the pain is still there.
I genuinely think so.
Yeah.
I think it's that. I felt like when you get an injury, I don't think you're, especially maybe at that level, you're not thinking this is probably the worst thing to have happened. Because an ACL is probably, I think, one of the worst things that happened to a central defender.
Yeah. Or anyone, not just a central defender, dude. Like, it could be the worst thing that happens to you.
But I'm saying, it's the worst thing.
Mukesh's knees are not so important. Wo baith ke bhi likh lega. Kuch problem nahi.
But I'm saying my knees aren't as important to me as they are to a sports person whose career is
True. My only thing is, man, like
I feel like it went from grade 2 to grade 3 in that walk around good.
Probably. See, that's the thing. So when you're talking about instances where it takes a little while for the pain to kick in, that's a level 1 tear, which is a very minor tear, which can aggravate basis the amount of pressure that you put on that ligament, right? But if they're saying that it's a stage 3 tear, then possibly the walk into the tunnel kind of aggravated it, and it was a level 1 tear to begin with. So that's basically what we're trying to say, is that's just poor man management from the Liverpool medical staff. Fire them all.
Sack them.
I also
hashtag Klopp out.
I have an explanation for why, what might have happened. So look, we've spoken about this, right?
Yeah.
Pickford has that dumb fuck look about him.
Yes, he does.
Like, a little bit of a idiot look about him.
Yeah.
Here's my theory. Just as he was walking onto the pitch,
waiting for this.
Just as he was walking onto the pitch, someone, maybe Carlo, maybe Duncan, said, "Lad, remember you have to take a knee today." And he's like, "Got it, boss. Got it."
Yeah.
He's dumb enough.
Mukesh can't believe this explanation. He's like,
are
you serious?
No, but the best part is, I'm like, there's at least 10% chance it actually happened. It's a bet. It's a risky bet, but it's still a bet. It falls under the category of a bet.
Welcome to the corner flag.
Great, but it's not like they're zero. With Pickford, it's not like they're zero.
Welcome to the corner flag, ladies and gentlemen, the home of cutting-edge football analysis.
But my favorite thing about this whole episode has been Klopp saying, and like I'm quoting him, he says, "We will wait for him like a good wife is waiting when the husband is in jail."
Klopp really needs to master his English analogies. Like, he's got everything spot on.
Why is that team spirit so good? What are they up to behind the scenes?
I'm sure in German, it's like some saying or an idiom that makes sense.
Yeah.
But he's also thinking, of course, English things like that. It's like,
Yeah.
just some other phrase that makes sense.
That's amazing. That's amazing. You think when Virgil comes back, Jurgen Klopp and the rest of the Liverpool squad have glasses of milk ready for him as the goodest wife there can be. Anyway, we're getting carried away with everything. More Liverpool news is that Liverpool have apparently asked the FA to retrospectively look at VAR for the Pickford challenge, and of course VAR has mentioned. Yeah, VAR has mentioned that they looked at the Pickford challenge and didn't deem it worthy of a retrospective red card either. But while Liverpool are at it, what about that elbow that Sadio Mane gave to that?
No, wait. Let's for a second. I'm telling you why. Because, as you would, they have said the VAR referee David Coote, who I think last year had a big fight apparently with Andy Robertson. Okay. Had a verbal duel. They said David Coote, who the Premier League admitted was preoccupied with ruling Van Dijk offside in the move that led to the incident and did not properly analyze whether the goalkeeper should have been sent off. So
but I'll tell you.
No, forget the if. Forget the if it's a red card or not. But the referee didn't do his job.
Yeah, like that
is what initial reports say, and then it was clarified, and they did mention that the referee did look at the incident and didn't deem it worthy of a red card, and I'll tell you why. Look, if I get that what you said last time about even after a whistle you can do anything you want, but after a whistle you mainly can give a red card for violent conduct, right? For malicious violent conduct, which wasn't the case in this. This was a bad tackle. He went for the ball. He clearly went for the ball, and it was a bad tackle. Doesn't count as a red card offense.
I'm gonna cut you.
Conduct.
I'm gonna cut you off there, Akash, and play a video of the tackle, and then cut to the Curb Your Enthusiasm end credits. With the music. That is essentially what needs to happen right now when you say that. Look, honestly,
That is the worst defense I've seen, and I've seen Lovren play. Like, terrible, man. Terrible.
Honestly, if it wasn't an offside, red card, hands down. But this isn't violent conduct. This is not violent conduct. It doesn't get a red card for violent conduct. That is what the referees also decided.
I mean, we can argue about this.
Guys, but okay, just imagine this scenario. Okay. It's Adrian and DCL is running towards the box.
But this has happened. I don't have to imagine this scenario. Heung-min Son and Andre Gomez.
The knee has just twisted and it's become 10 pieces. And
that is exactly what happened to Andre Gomez. Heung-min Son and Andre Gomez.
And Son cried. Jordan Pickford did not cry. Neither did he get a red card.
What? Wow. How does it matter if he cries? Son got a red card which was then rescinded.
I feel this is like backyard football now.
And all the media coverage was, oh, poor Heung-min Son. I hope he's feeling okay. And this affects the mental health of a player when something like this happens.
And that was shit then.
Who's actually said, and no, his red card was rescinded. He wasn't banned because they said it was not that bad a tackle. Injuries happen. It's a fuck up. You can't blame it on the keeper. The only person who post this Merseyside derby has come out with a half decent, or something like this in defense of Pickford is Jamie Carragher, where he said this is not a malicious tackle. It just so happened that he got injured, which is awful, and I'm sure Pickford's feeling awful about it. No player, apart from Roy Keane, of course, no player wants to intentionally tackle a player.
Vinnie Jones, fuck you.
Vinnie Jones, fine. Vinnie Jones and Roy Keane and Eric Cantona as well. But
Eric Cantona loves tackling people in the crowd, not players.
That's true, not players.
Right.
I don't think it should be a red card.
Right. All right. So we are clearly divided on opinion there. Listeners, please do write into us and let us know what you think about this. If you think Virgil van Dijk's...
This is the era of Liverpool hate, so I know what kind of messages are coming.
Yeah, and I really want to see
but
them.
You have a Liverpool army too, so why not back it up?
Exactly.
No, but I tell you what, when Liverpool fans support something, it's because they're fans. But when other fans support something, especially when they don't support Liverpool, it's like football analysis. So it's like how it's the tragedy of being on top. You know
Oh
what I mean?
yeah,
Tragedy
yeah.
of being winner.
Who's on top
Sure.
right now? By the way, who's on top right now?
Everton.
Cool.